We're Chris and Marianne, and we've been travelling full-time for the past 3 years.
We did it!
We're currently attempting to drive Trudy, our home on wheels, all the way around the world.
I'm really struggling with. The weather's changed, so we need to get all our summer gear out and put all our winter stuff away. We've got to sort our stuff out. If we do manage to ship Russia to the States, or if we ship from Istanbul to the States, we need to be able to have a system where we can write a clear list of everything that we're leaving in the van and the rest needs to go in the backpack. So now we're thinking that this is a really good time to actually cull all of the stuff and just go through all our cupboards, and anything that's in the cupboard that doesn't need to be there, we need to sort it out. So all those little bits and pieces and stuff, they're going.
First thing you see when you open is 10 Turkish lira. Woo, it's a good job.
Out of my shorts.
It must be mine. So we're just going to go through, pull out all the summer clothes because the weather's warming up, and pack away all the winter clothes because we won't be needing them for a while, because there isn't enough space in the cupboards to put all of them. So we've got this little bag as an extra supply under the bed.
And there's a lot more room to do it outside than there is in there.
That is for sure. What you got there, Marianne?
Long johns. I'm not sure why we have long johns.
Marianne's laughing because there's certain things we packed in Trudy to cope with all sorts of weather conditions. The reality is we're driving across Russia. It's a long way. It also might be very cold. And I'm trying to explain to her that we could get stuck in the middle of nowhere and the weather takes a turn for the worse. Marianne thinks I'm completely mad to prepare for every eventuality. What do you reckon? I think it's a good idea, because if suddenly we wake up to snow and we can't go anywhere, the heating's gone in the van because we can't find LPG in the middle of nowhere, it might be cold. Okay, that's all done. The bag is back under the bed. We've got bags of clothes packed up in the back here. All my t-shirts folded up there. Good job done. The cat likes to be brushed. Is that nice? It sticks its tongue out and everything.
It's been checked. This is the cat that Tina took to the vets for us because we noticed that it had some bald patches, and apparently it's just a bit of eczema.
It's probably because Marianne keeps brushing it.
No, it
No, I'm joking, I'm joking. The Dalian cowboy.
Yes.
Oh, what a beautiful horse. Environmental transport.
Exactly.
Uh-oh, Levent's going. Where are you going, Levent? Oh la la. Levent's going on the horse. You do before?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
When we were child.
Another family day. Today, Sibile and Ahmed actually made the ingredients, the mixture to go on top of the P-Day, took it to the P-Day shop. We're all enjoying it together as our pandemic family.
Afiyet olsun.
Teşekkürler brother.
Levent was saying to me earlier that it's quite common to make the mixture, take it to the P-Day shop, and that way you can have the specific fillings and toppings that you want.
Spicy one.
They've done a spicy one and a non-spicy one, which I'm enjoying.
After Levent set the table tennis table up, I think it's game on, Marianne. Is it fighting talk?
This is my war face.
Show me your war face. Arrgh. Table tennis finished. Who won, Marianne?
Chris won. Chris won this time.
This time, rematch tomorrow.
Rematch.
It's Friday night. It must be almost time for chilled sundowner. What do you reckon?
I think that time is almost here. Let me fold the washing up first.
It's nearly here. So we've just come down to the pool area, which is over there. Our cat's come. It's the end of the day and we're just gonna chill, have a drink and relax. Good morning. We've heard some good news. Lockdown is finishing tomorrow. But before we get into the details of what we're doing and when we're going and what we're planning to do, because we don't actually know yet, we're going to spend the day getting Trudy ready, because despite being in lockdown for so long, we haven't got all the cupboards and everything sorted. So that is the mission for today. This is one I've been dreading for a while. These two tend to be like all of the tech, the paperwork, all the bits that we've just put away up there. So we're going to get it all out and see if we can organize it a bit better. Can you believe how much stuff came out of that one cupboard? I don't know where it all came from. We got a box here that we packed up to go home. There you go, that's much better. Lots more room in there and in there. We're just knocking up a bit of quesadillas for lunch. Do they taste good?
Es bueno, gracias.
Again, can only cook them in batches, so Marianne's waiting patiently. Okay, time to sort the food cupboard out.
Uh-oh.
We got a coffee problem on aisle 3. Bit more organised. It may not look like it, but we know where everything is.
We've also found some of these little bags.
I don't know what came in that.
No.
Are you comfortable? You look like you're really making yourself at home there. Okay, love, what's next? Do you want to put your balls up?
Where are we going to put them? I'm not quite sure where we're going to put them.
Do you want them around the bed again?
They're much bigger balls.
You're going to put them around the top where they were before?
Just around here at the end, so it sort of like lights up the whole bedroom area.
It's nice because it's just like nice soft lighting. We'll show you later. We're going to take off our little net curtain just to make it easier. This is actually a little glasses case that we bought, and it's perfect for either putting your glasses in, or we use it for the little battery pack.
It's actually a toothbrush holder.
Oh, it's a toothbrush holder?
Yeah, I bought it in B&Q and I thought that would be ideal to have next to the bed to hang jewellery on.
Ah, I thought it was for glasses. Amazing. Nice balls.
It just softens up the area.
Okay, so the next job is we want to sort out under the bed.
So if you put everything on top of the brown blanket, we had peanuts in bed last night, so there's probably a few bits to shake off. Watch my balls. When we did the Wild Atlantic Way in Ireland, which was our first proper road trip, we met a lovely lady called Caroline on Duncannon Beach, and she gave this to us.
You have to squish it down. That's it. That's it. So we've got a little bit of storage down the side here. Yeah, this stick is great for just propping up the bed. And this little carpeted area here was originally for our dog, Reggie, on the early videos. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. So we're going to have a little tidy up here and open that cupboard there. This is the old LPG cupboard. It's full of stuff. So let's empty it all out and have a little look. So in case you're wondering the sort of things that we have under the bed, we have leech socks, head nets for mosquitoes, we've got sleeping bag inserts for when we go backpacking, very handy.
That's my top tip for hostel life.
Fishing stuff for emergencies, if we get stuck somewhere and we need to survive. That's a good job done. A whole heavy bin bag. Trudy is a little bit lighter. What's nice about the weather here in Dalian is every day it starts off really calm, and then by the afternoon there's a lovely breeze until early evening, which just helps keep it cool. Light your balls. Yeah, look.
How cool is that?
How nice are those? Hold on.
I'm really pleased with
I
that.
need to put my sexy blue lights on. Wait a minute. So Marianne hated my sexy lights when we first put them in. And you can change them to any colour. We've gone for blue.
I prefer mine.
Is that not nice?
I prefer mine.
Soft lighting. So I'm just making dinner and then we'll get the Netflix on the shelf there. And the end of a lovely day.
Oh, thanks, baby.
Freedom! It is the first evening after lockdown. We thought we'd take full advantage of it and pop into town. We're going to catch up with the Mamuchos, the guys, also with the YouTube channel that have been hanging out in lockdown here in Dalian. We thought we'd go and have a beer by the river. So lockdown has finished. There's still going to be restrictions Monday to Friday from 9 PM till 5 in the morning and full weekend lockdowns from Friday till Monday, but we're pleased it's over. The next chapter of Tread the Glide begins. We're not sure exactly what it's going to involve, but it's going to involve us heading east.
Yeah, we've had long discussions and there are two expressions that keep popping up, and it's herding cats and patting clouds.
It's a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
Driving around the world in a pandemic. We're going to try and get the Russian visa and just keep our fingers crossed, I think, but we'll more on that a little bit later on. In the meantime, we're going to enjoy this wonderful evening. Blue skies here in Dalian. Finally, we're posting all the sticker packs to those that ordered them during the lockdown. If it's taken a while, we do apologise. They're going into the post right now.
And there's so many, thank you so much for all your orders. There's loads and loads of orders.
Yay! Yay! We're out of lockdown! Yay! Let's all do a video, yeah!
Oh, I want a dog and a cat.
Look, we got all the dogs that have come to hang out. We're just chilling, having a beer. I think you should take the dog with you on your travels.
I don't know if the dog want to go to Boston.
I think this one should come in the van.
He's cute.
He spotted a couple of other dogs. He spotted a couple.
Okay, that's the van-sized dog.
How tiny is this puppy?
I just hit it down your top.